What's up, y'all? Good morning. I wanted to share something. So yesterday, I had 3 separate conversations with men. 2 of the 3 wanted to know what I thought about something, and one of them was just talking to me, sharing things that he had on his heart, and I was telling him what I thought about some of the things. But 2 called me about my opinion on a matter, and that made me think. Everyone needs an accountability partner, in a sense that maybe it's not ongoing. Maybe they're not checking in with you 3 times a week. But you gotta have someone you could go to and say, am I tripping in this situation? Am I tripping? Am I off, or is my spouse off? Is my girlfriend off? Whatever is a good friend of mine off? Is my boss off, or am I off? You need someone that you could trust, that you could go to and be like, am I tripping? And I feel like men have that. Definitely the men I'm around, they'll talk and be like, this is a situation, what do you think? Not always to me, but like we have men groups, the church men group, the pastor. Men will try to figure out if they tripping or not. I don't know, and I'm not confident when I ask my wife, do y'all really get at each other when y'all talk? Do y'all really be like, yo, you off on that? Like, you played yourself. You don't have to use those words, but do women really have a go-to person that really gives it to them straight talk? Like, you should be doing this, you off, you need to apologize to your husband. When I ask her stuff, when I ask my wife stuff, like a friend might have asked her opinion about something, I was like, what did you tell him? I was like, you should have told him this, and this. She'll be like, I don't know if I can really say that. That's what I'm talking about. Everyone needs, as an adult, as a mature adult in a relationship, specifically a marriage, you should, in my opinion, in my strong opinion, have someone that can give it to you straight. Like, you are off, you are wrong, you need to go apologize to him, you should be doing this, the word says this, you shouldn't be doing that, that was a bad look, you played yourself. Because when men talk, we just talk straight, bro. Like, yo, you need to go to the gym. You need to take care of yourself. You was off in that. As the leader, you probably should do this. You probably should consider this. We don't poo-poo it. We don't fluff it up. We don't watch how we say it. Everybody needs to have somebody that doesn't have to watch how they say it. That you trust them. And the relationship is strong enough that they could just say it straight. Think about all the celebrities or pastors or someone like Mike Tyson that had hundreds of millions of dollars. Someone that could be like, yo, Mike, you spending a lot of money, you should chill. Someone that could speak into someone's life. Like that coach at Penn State, like, what you doing seems weird. Or even, some of our pop culture icons. Like, she seems kind of young for you. You should, be careful. Everyone needs someone that can speak into their life, man. Some accountability. Somebody you trust. If you married, preferably a married person that was married a little longer than you. They don't have to be married longer than you, but you have to respect their walk, right? Their walk in marriage, how they treat their husband, how they treat their wives. You gotta respect that to want to get advice from that person. But I hope women, man, I hope some female sees this and be like, yeah, I need that sister in my life that can just talk straight. Not tiptoe, nah, I understand. Nah, like, yo, you wrong. You played yourself. We need more straight talk. Our days are numbered. We're not here. We're here a minute in time. If you have the opportunity to correct your sister, to correct your brother, and they ask your opinion, they respect you, shoot straight, man. Shoot straight. We don't have time to dilly-dally. You know, every day you have with your spouse is a blessing. Every day you wake up and get air through your nostrils, you can walk, you can see, you can talk, you can hear. You need to give thanks. And any day you can make a better day with your spouse is a blessing. Getting along with your spouse, it's like a superpower, man. When y'all both good, everything is better when y'all both good with each other. When y'all both loving on each other and y'all in a good space, it's nothing better, man. Riches, fame, nothing is better than a happy home when both people, king and queen, are happy. If you have the opportunity to sow into someone's home with advice, shoot straight, man. Don't finesse, don't dilly-dally, I don't want to say the hard truth. Like, you be finding out married couples haven't slept with each other. Like, she didn't sleep with him, she's like disappointed in something, she's attaching intimacy to her happiness or what he's doing. The word don't say that, man. The word says your body's not your own and his body's not his own. We should be making more love and more intimacy as a married couple than any of the singles out there. Married couples should be intimate more than anybody. We should be crushing in statistics how intimate we are with our spouse. We married. We created a covenant with each other. And God, you shouldn't be withholding yourself from your spouse, men and women. You need somebody to tell you that. Everybody should have a go-to person that could talk straight. Yeah, they might feel a little wounded after the conversation, but if they came to the person for advice, obviously they trust the person. There's a love there. They know the person doesn't want to steer them wrong. Stop going to people that just agree with you. That's not growing you. That's not maturing you. That's not helping you. You need to hear the hard truth. The hard truth will set you free. Truth sets you free. The word says, this is what has worked in my marriage. You should try this. You know God doesn't want you to separate. You know God doesn't want you to divorce. You gotta have somebody that can tell you the hard truth. And women, I don't know if y'all have that or if y'all seek that. You know, Kevin Samuels used to say stuff. It was, aggressive. He wasn't lying, but, his aggressive nature probably got him the views. Women, you have to be aggressive with other women when y'all talking one-on-one. The hard truth. Seminars on how to be a good wife. Seminars. Teachings. So yeah, that's it, man. This is about accountability. I was blessed to have 3 conversations with these 3 men, and I appreciate them. I'm not the boss of anybody. They ask me what I think. I tell them what has worked for me. I tell them, what the word says when it's appropriate. Everybody, I've called people, am I tripping? Is it me? Or correct me. I want to be corrected. You have to stay teachable, man. You have to stay teachable. Everybody. Your mentor should have a mentor. Your coach should have a mentor or coach. Everyone should answer to someone here. Answer to God, of course. You know me. But everyone should answer to someone like, yeah, I'm doing better. I took your advice. I took some of what you said. And we doing better as a couple. You got to be able to look at yourself. You got to be teachable. And you got to have someone that shoots straight, man, that you trust. Yo, am I tripping? Blah, 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 blah. You tell them the story. They be like, yeah, you're a little off on that, Cory. You was tripping. Or nah, I see your point. Maybe you should come at her like this. Everybody should have that. Women, you should have that. Your girlfriend, your sister in Christ should be able to be like, yo, you off on that. You should course correct. Like, I think you should be doing that. That's not a great look for you. 1, the word says this. And 2, maybe you in your feelings. You got to, I feel like men could give women advice good, man, because we shoot straight. It's just sometimes it could sound heavy. and then the heaviness makes people get into their feelings, and then they can't really hear the message. It'd be nice, you know, if we was blessed more so with a delivery when we talk to women. Men are just men. We just talk straight. And my wife appreciates that. She likes when I tell what little I tell of like just shooting straight. She'd be like, man, I wish women could talk like that, but we don't. She admitted that women don't talk like that. I wish y'all did. I wish women held women more accountable like men try to hold men accountable. We shoot straight, man. So that's it. Get an accountability partner, someone you trust in those times where you need to talk to somebody. And women, if you're their go-to, men, if you're their go-to person, shoot straight in love. Be like, yo, I love you, bro. I love you, sis. This is what I see. You can take it, do what you want with it. Obviously, you respect me because you came to ask me, but this is what I see. And leave it at that, man. Don't placate or pamper someone that really needs the hard truth. All right? I hope this helps somebody. Love y'all.